everyone, let's take a look at my prediction for 2025. What's coming up for the Startup Visa program in Canada? Is the program going to stay the same? What are the changes that we can anticipate that may be coming up on the horizon? I'm Andrea from Yalla, Canada. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and I'm the only regulated consultant in Canada that has moved to Canada on the Startup Visa program herself. Therefore, I have a really great understanding of the program as a consultant and as a former applicant of the same program. Let me start off by saying that if anyone says categorically that they know about the upcoming changes, they are not being upfront. No one knows what the IRCC is going to announce in advance of the actual announcements. The IRCC usually makes announcements without any prior notice, and especially in the case of business programs, it will often be with immediate effect. Now, having said that, let's take a look at what we believe is going to happen in 2025 for this particular SUV program. Firstly, I'm expecting a change regarding investment and job creation. As of now, the applicant submits a business plan, but the execution of the plan is on the best effort basis. So if you require to change your strategy depending on ground realities, then you do have that flexibility. This is different from provincial programs that specify the investment amount and the number of jobs that need to be created. My belief is that the IRCC will specify either the investment amount or the number of jobs that need to be created, or both, going forward. My estimate would be that there would be a minimum of 3 jobs that would need to be created for a minimum of a 2-year time period. So that would effectively mean 6 man-years of wages that a startup would need to commit to. I personally do not believe that the IRCC will make any specifications regarding the investment amount, since it varies dramatically depending on the type of company and industry. So it wouldn't make any sense to specify that particular investment amount. The second prediction that I have is that the IRCC will be more strict in requiring that the applicant have prior experience in that role that he or she is performing within the startup. I don't believe there will be any requirement that the education matches the role, but they will possibly ask for more evidence that the applicant is able to perform the role in that startup. My other prediction is that there will no longer be any requirement to specify whether an applicant is essential or a non-essential member. In any case, this was one of the elements of the program that did not make much sense, so no one is going to miss it when it is actually removed. My third prediction, which will have a tremendous practical impact on how entrepreneurs run their businesses, is that work permit approvals will be more difficult to obtain, and that applicants will have to more clearly than ever explain the urgent need to be in Canada. We are already seeing that IRCC expects that you do make progress from the moment you receive your letter of support. So it is going to be imperative that you make progress, do what can be done from outside Canada, and only then apply for your work permit. This will especially be true for applicants who apply from the embassy in Abu Dhabi consulate in the UAE. I also see that SUV pricing will further increase as ecosystem players factor in additional resources required to support applicants over a period of time, besides the increased investment that applicants are going to need to make for recruitment of Canadians. Having gazed into our crystal ball for 2025, I have 2 suggestions for prospective applicants of the Startup Visa program. Firstly, do not delay. If you are considering applying for the Startup Visa program, do it quickly. You will not have enough notice when IRCC makes its next round of changes. It is also always possible that the program itself may shut down for a while before reopening with additional investment amounts. And now, more than ever, it is important to choose priority processing. The way things appear right now, it seems that priority processing may take 18 to 24 months, whereas regular processing is presently taking 40 months or more. Yes, it is far more difficult to get a letter of support from a designated entity without priority processing, but it could save you 2 years of waiting time in the queue. This is Andrea from Yalla, Canada. If you would like more insights on how you can qualify for Canada's Startup Visa program, then do reach out. My details are in the description.